Space series, and we are back. Had a couple things I needed to get taken care of between episodes, but we are good. And checking here to checking the audio just to be on the safe side. Should be good, working good. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, so in this episode, I think we're going to definitely take down this deal here. We want to get this all broken up and stuff. And what is this? What in the world is this? Gotta get this access panel off of it. Oh, it's an H2O2 gen. Ooh, does it have any ice in it? Ah, it does. Not much, only 297, but we'll take it. There's a toilet, and we got ourselves a bed. Got, looks like an event controller. Got a battery that's really low. Button panels. Alright, let's go ahead and take it down.
Full. Inventory full.
Inventory full. Blah, blah, blah. Inventory full. You know what this inventory full stuff's gonna be? We're gonna be putting this stuff in here. Yeah, and that way we can get a start on this. Yeah, did I hear you? Taking these things down, not all the way, but down to a pretty bare minimum. I still want to bury between me and those bugs, but we can still at least get the bulk of this stuff down. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Get all that in there. It would be great to salvage this, but I don't really know how I do that at the moment, so we will tear it apart. Whoa, nice try, buddy. Boy, those bugs just want to come up there, don't they? Try to get this all taken up here. Alright. Inventory is full. Alright, judging from the low levels of stuff there, I think we're gonna head back. So, yeah, the next, we do have a little bit of more metal we've got to put on the base to get those turrets in place. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no, no, no. Critical. And I'm gonna have a gunfight all the way there. Wait a minute, how am I still flying? Am I in... Oh, no. I am still in creative mode. No! Oh, this is deadly. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. I forgot I put it in creative mode so I could change my suit. And I forgot to change it back. Ah, because I don't usually do that. But I got sick and tired of the fact that it spawned me in. Because what I was doing is I was doing a vanilla game earlier, not streaming it on YouTube, and so I thought, oh yeah, okay, we'll just change it because it does the default directly to the red mail. What in the hell? Why do I not have enough room? Oh, that's because really? Man, these things are so gross. Oh shoot. Shoot. We're gonna have... I'm gonna have the same problem again. Ah, are you kidding me?
Fuel critical.
Yep, fuel's critical. I gotta run. I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna survive this one. They're gonna get me. No! This is not how this day goes. I'm running for my life here. Ah, I should have grabbed the hydrogen tank when I die and I respawn again, because I highly doubt I'm gonna make it. I've got to go a kilometer, and those bugs are, who knows where they're at or where they're gonna pop up. I'd be very shocked if I made it all the way to the base. I gotta get to the door. Don't know that I could do it. I think I'm gonna be toast. I think it's inevitability, honestly. Only 600 meters to go. No. Uh-oh, I saw one. They're closing in on the. I know they know they're gonna be here. I gotta go. I gotta hurry. Oh, 500 meters to go. I'm almost back. I'm almost back. Oh, here. Yep. There's the spawn. Oh, come on. Guns, cover me. I gotta get close enough that those guns can cover me. There's my base with all the lights and stuff. Oh my gosh. Almost there. Oh, the sand's the dangerous part because this is where they really like to dig in. Yeah, let's not do this again, okay? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, guys. I actually made it. Holy crap. That is... wow. That was scary. Had to leave a couple of pipes behind because I just couldn't do it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made that. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's get the tanks filled. And let's not do that again. Because that was scary. Alright, we're gonna take an extra tank of hydrogen. It's gonna take up some space, but honestly, I'd rather have the space taken up than, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Yep, there they are. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, I should see what we've got for one metal plate, really? Good gravy. Alright, let's oh wait, can we Huh, I never even thought I'd get the walkway done, but apparently we do. That worked out nicely. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some material in here. We'll use, let's see. Yeah, we got 265 grid, so we should be able to use that to get some hydrogen thrusters. We've got a lot of uranium in here too, so if we have reactor components, so we could build a reactor, which would also be very useful. Ah, we can fly again. All right. Okay, now we can go do this again. Alright, back to Outpost 4.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. Did I bring any food? Did not, but I have a first aid kit if I need it. Alright, back to Outpost 4. Let's go back to Outpost 4, and then we will collect our goods. I feel like I want to really grind down that ruined rover too, but I don't know. I can't believe that thing despawned, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more work done on this. let's go ahead and let's set up a light armor block right there. Alright, now let's see here. Let's see here. I could probably take all that stuff if I left the bottom alone. Alright. Yeah. And that connects there, so I can take this off. I gotta be careful I don't do what I did last time by disconnecting it and had it all like go away, which really sucked. Alright, now should be able to take that, that, alright, and this. Alright. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. Everything else as well. We'll take this off too. Let's see here. This thing here has got, is it not? It says it's supposed to hit characters, but it's not shooting those things. Alright, now we can come back over here.
Is low.
I had to jump up there real quick. I was like, what the hell?
Energy low.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get a full load out of the inside of this, and then we'll head back. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop that off. We're going to take these instead. And we're going to drop these off, and we're going to take all these and all that. All that too. And all, I'm going to need grids, and as many of these as I can. Yeah. Drop those and those in place of that. And those. Okay, cool. We got a good load. Let's get back. Get back to the bug base. Now, this thing isn't going to disappear on me, I don't think. There's, like I said, I put a few of those. I like to put a few of those out when I do my scenarios, just in case the spawns don't show up, because I do like to do salvage type things. But you got to keep the PCU limit really low on those things, otherwise you'll bog things down. I still can't believe that we crashed, ran out of hydrogen, hit the ground, and actually ran all the way to the base. I can't even wrap my mind around the fact that we succeeded in doing that. That's just crazy. Alright, let's get this platform done so we can get started building our ship to get out of this place. We still have the, we still have to do... Yeah, I know, I hear you. I'm running it right to the end, ain't I? We still have to do the, these turrets right here. And all their protections, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, let's come up here and do you. Oh crap. I don't want to use up my grids. Not for that. So let's go ahead and drop the grids off. And we'll drop off that. That and that. And that. Cool. And we'll run over here. Okay, you are not. Okay. Alright, let's go sit down and get a charge on this. Alright, we're gonna have to sit down here, get some charge going on. So, we're coming along nicely to get this done, but we do need to have some more metal plates. That is gonna happen, but I have an idea. Maybe instead of using those big thick blocks right there, which was blocking out my view of the skyline, even though it's like Guntown skyline here, but what if alright, what do we got? One more over here. Okay, so all those are in place, and those look like crap. You know what we're gonna do with these? Take them away. They look horrible. Cool, like that. And that works good too. We'll go ahead and take that out. And then let's get back here. Last two turret pieces, and then we can get started. I know that, suit lady. Thanks for joining. Okay, so the turrets are in place. Now we can get started on getting a ship built that gets out of here. Let's see here. Oh, but that's the thing. See, this is the whole problem. The problem I had before. I'm gonna have to build everything on a reactor because we don't have the other capability. So maybe this ship should be small grid, kind of like the vehicle, but only in flying. Gravity's a little higher here, so we're gonna want a little bit more of a kick. I don't I don't have any thrusters, do I? For ion drives? Maybe we can do a... oh, I do. I have a few of those. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. When we build our ship that leaves, we're going to do a combination of every form of thrust. That's the only way we're going to be able to pull it off. So, but for now, we need to see about getting ourselves this ship started. And this is what I want to do. There it is. I was looking for mechanical. Alright. So, we're going to get this. Okay, I'm having like the biggest problem lining this thing up. Alright. I'm doing a little different. This isn't my usual way of building. But I'm doing a little different. Okay, so let us get our connector lined up first. I could actually probably get away with doing... Alright, so now here's where the connector's gonna go. Well, I could probably get away with one more block before I do that, so let's go with one more block before we go with that. And then we'll do a connector. Alright, cool. So there's our connector setup. Now, we want to be able to set this up too, so this ship is... We're going to do small grid, so it's going to be one of those things that's going to have to go into the hangar when we get back up to our capital ship. So that means we're going to need to go with something like do a conveyor junction, because we want to be able to have we're going to need interior plates. That's what I thought. Actually, I can go right to this. Okay, interior plates, where are you? Ah, there you are. Grab 100 of those. While we're at it, we'll grab 100 of those. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put a conveyor junction here. And we'll set it up like this so that we can be able to put a turret on top, a reactor on here, and we're going to need also some hydrogen tank. Ultimately, we'd like to leave room for batteries. We'll put some in, but we won't grind them, or won't weld them. I'm aware, suit lady. You're not helping. So then, let's see here. Coming straight off of this would be the reactor. Oh wow, that uses a small connector. Well, that's interesting. I didn't see that coming. I most certainly did not see that coming. Alright, so let's see here. Let's Let's set up our hydrogen tank. Yeah, I figured it'd be a little bit big. Yeah, small. That's a lab hydrogen tank, which looks really cool. Can't put it on there though because we've got all that in place. So we could go this direction though. Alright, so we set this up right there like that. And then ahead of that is where we put the warfare reactor. This is going to be a hefty ship, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so that's going to use a small grid connector. So we want it to come correctly through here, so we're going to need to use a conveyor converter right here. And then that way the reactor is able to do its thing. Alright, there's our warfare reactor right there. Okay, that's set in place. And then on the back side back here we're definitely gonna want to have some well, we'll get to that in a minute. On this side here we're gonna do the conveyor converter again. Okay, on this side we're going to do the conveyor converter again. We're going to do the, oh, actually, you know, we could actually do, nah, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do, well, first things first. We're going to want some components here. Okay, we're gonna need 20 of those, 10 of those, 30 of those, 30, 40 of those. Okay, so we need the cockpit area up front. And I think, I mean, I don't have a survival kit that I can put in it, but that's okay. But I can, let's get the conveyor converter on here again. That way it brings us out of the land of that. And brings me back to the land of, I have to have an H2O2 gen. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and rotate that. There we go. And last but not least, a cockpit will work just fine. I mean, that works right there. Now that one there is really kind of cool. Alright, so we've got that in place, that in place, that in place, all the way going this way. Now we're going to go ahead and do a cargo container in the back. What I'm thinking is for cargo, we want to be able to haul some pretty decent stuff. So I'm thinking, I kind of like the modular cargo container. I think that would do the trick really well. Yeah, I like that. And we could actually do a cargo container, a modular cargo container on each side. which would triple our cargo capacity. It also means we could pack ice or whatever we want in there for the hydrogen engines, but it also gives us a place to put those hydrogen engines right here and here. We could put an H2O2 gen on the front of that, and if we did that, then that would back that up to where the reactor is, and we wouldn't have to worry about that, which is actually a really good idea. So let's do that so that we can go ahead and make sure that we are good to go. We're going to do a flush cockpit, and we will rotate in place. Bam. Okay, and that means the H2O2 gens can go here, and we can actually do 2 of them. Alright, so those are in place. So that's quite a bit of stuff, honestly. So let's go ahead and get that connector up and running. Alright, now that it's locked, now it's drawing power. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's get around that. Get over to this side here, go ahead and get all these materials built up. How's that gonna look? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a Y-wing ship in a way. But we're just trying to get this thing up and capable, you see. We could go with small reactors, but it seems like one large reactor would be the smarter way to go. And we left enough room here where I could slip a battery in there, I think. Alright, let's see here. Where are we at? Huh. We might have to make a run for more materials. Shock. Alright. Huh. This is interesting. This is going to be a very interesting ship. It's too long, though. It's way too long.
Energy low.
The width is okay, but the length is just too much. Yeah, it's just not going to work. As much as I love the design, I feel like it's going to be so long. Yeah. We're going to have to put the reactor somewhere else.
Health low.
So let's see here. I lost my train of thought. Oh, we want control. We're gonna go with a flush cockpit. And we're gonna angle that up right there. Alright, now that's ahead of the hydrogen tank. Because that's, not really where you want that, but... And then for the engines... See, therein lies the trouble. I could just put a row of small reactors all the way down there, but what is the output? It's going to be different. We want maximum output. So we're going to want that large reactor, but I don't know. I guess we could just go with small reactors. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'll have to do a bunch of small warfare reactors then. Yeah, I think I like that. That'll work. Okay. Alright, let's get some more materials. Uh-oh, have a sit down. Alright, so I'm going to sit down. We're getting this ship done. We're getting some stuff started on it. This is going to be really, really good. So I'm hoping to get at least get the power systems up. There's not any kind of battery, so we don't really have that option. So we'll have to go with 2 different sets. We might, I don't know. I gotta check to see, just to be on the safe side. I don't believe there's enough in there. There's 5 in that one. I don't think there's enough to make a battery, but we'll look. There's 24, so we could get 1 battery out of it, which would be really, really nice, because we're going to burn through energy like crazy when we get off the ground, which is the other part of the problem. Propulsion. Fun times, that propulsion. Yeah. I'm thinking about putting the thruster, putting the hydrogen thing on the back end of this. Because if I do that, then that frees the front end up. Put these on the back end. There. And
Your health is low.
I know, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And we gotta put this thing on the back end because... And we can still throw thrusters on there too, that's not a problem. But the reason why we're gonna do that is because we still have an atmospheric deal to do. So we'll have to do the atmo thrusters in the middle here. Yeah. Alright, so let's get these things straight, okay. Alright. Got a lot of thrusters. We got a lot of thruster stuff going on, but I think we got the beginnings of a really good, potentially a really good ship. And that's going to be golden. Alright. Get some more material. Yeah. Gotta get some more steel plates too. Yeah, I think we're out of iron items. Alright, so that means we're gonna have to go out in the field, which is sucking because those bugs are out there. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and call this an episode. And yeah. That's our next task, is to get that bad boy up and running. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Space Engineers.